how much does their dream life actually cost? Most people don't even think about it. You just assume that it's way more than what you have. You assume that you can't actually reach it. But if you sat down and really crunched the numbers, take out your little Excel spreadsheet or wrote it down on a piece of paper, it's probably actually within your reach.
Yeah. Like, it might not currently be within your reach, but you're gonna have to write everything down. You're gonna have to go to Google. You're gonna have to check out the prices, and you're gonna have to get a list, and you're gonna have to tally all that up. It's probably gonna be a decent number. Now, you need to set out with a game plan, an action plan of sorts, in order to get those goals and dreams accomplished.
Mm-hmm. And the first time I've even thought about this concept of maybe my dream life is actually not as much as I thought was when I read the 4-Hour Work Week. And we talk about that book a lot, but I think for both of us, it is a book that really changed our mindset on what is possible for our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% transformational book. We need to drop an affiliate link on this thing so we can get paid off of it. But I mean, you have to change your mind. You got to do different things. Everything is within reach. If somebody else has done it or achieved it, you can do it too. You just got to put one foot in front of the other and get started.
Mm-hmm. And we also kind of talked about like what our number is when we did an earlier video about what our freedom number is. And I mean, I guess that's pretty much the same. It's like what our dream life is and how much does it cost. Could we have a nice life with a lesser number than that? Of course we can.
Absolutely.
Because you know, before we started recording, you said, do you have to be rich in order to live your dream life, right? And I was like, no. I mean, you could have a very nice, comfortable life with less money. You can make whatever life you want, but it's all about what are your priorities? What do you actually need to have in order to feel comfortable? There's a lot of different levels to it, actually. But, yeah.
Well, I don't think people, like when we say comfortability, I don't think people necessarily want to be comfortable. But I think they want to have more than they need. If you're going off of like current prices and stuff, everything's expensive. We went to McDonald's the other day. What did we spend at McDonald's? But it was for like the whole family. So it was like, what, $50, $50-something, almost $60 at McDonald's? Which is crazy if you think about what it was.
We don't normally go there. No. It was just one of those things.
Don't you judge us.
One of those days we just had to go there because it was last minute. But even that, to spend $50-something at McDonald's is like kind of crazy because back in the day, let me see, a meal would have been between $4 and $5, and we had, 6 people? Yeah. It shouldn't have been no $50.
It was hard to spend $30 back in the day.
Yeah,
so, but you got to write down everything you want and get those numbers because it's probably going to have a decent price tag to it, but your game plan is what's going to save you. But you got to do the acting in that game plan. You can't just write it down and shove it in the trash can somewhere and stop thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. But one thing about us moving abroad is that we can have a lot of the things in our dream life and in our dream plan for a lot less than it will cost us in America. And so we're having a higher quality of life. We're getting more of the things that we want at a way lower price.
Yeah.
So
cheap.
That's what, and I don't want to say cheap, but like just, I don't like calling these other countries cheap.
No, I'm not calling them cheap, man. They got Ferraris and Lamborghinis. There ain't nothing cheap about those countries.
Yeah.
But the price of basic goods. And maybe there's something to that,
Yeah, and here's another perspective. Sometimes people, they think about what it is they actually want, and in America, they're like, oh man, I can't reach that. I can't achieve it. Even though I don't agree with saying that you can't have something,
right.
But sometimes you also have to be creative about how can I make this possible? What if it does mean me moving or doing something different, or maybe collaborating with my family so that we can all achieve these dreams faster?
Yep.
I think when people are open to the possibilities of things, you can actually get a lot further in life toward your goals.
Yep. Don't count yourself out. But I mean, that's it for today. Nice, short, and sweet. Petite.
Moral of the story, write down your goals, see how much everything costs, and then make a plan. Take that massive action to make it a reality.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All righty. That's our video for today. See you tomorrow. Toodles.